Shweta, Shumak Stangles, Hola, Kakiko. We will wait for another few minutes for people to join in. A minute. So while we wait for the people, what we did in the last class and the next tile, what I did was I added some colors to it. So while in the picture it looks so different, so I thought I will show you people on the live, so which might motivate and inspire you to do the tiles, or people who have created are ready to share, do share it. Actually, one of the follow ladybugs had showed me one of the patterns which we had done last month. She has tangled it on a box and it was very pretty. I shall share it on the Insta story today. So that's very pretty. So that's the inspiration which you taken, and I would get it back when you guys share it across. So do share your creativity. Hola Mandela Tangle. Merrick B. Hello from Colorado. So we will start the session. So good to have you all. I think we're good. Yeah, we waited. So we will, as people join in, let them join in. So this is just to tell you that welcome to another session, which is, I think today is my 46th session. So the next month we will be another 4 sessions. So next month we will be doing 50. So that's where it goes, and happy to keep tangling with you all. Valuable Hola, great to see you, long time. And so this is to say that I'm a certified Zentangle teacher. I'm authorized to take Zentangle classes, and I'm authorized by Zentangle Inc, the original creator of this art form, Maya and Rick, Zentangle Inc. So you want to know more information about Zentangle, you can go to the Zentangle website, zentangle.com. You will, like I always say, that Zentangle is a beautiful art form where it is not only creating the art, it has got more than creating the art, the philosophy behind it, the positivity around it, the confidence which comes in. So do learn it, or watch a Insta session, or take a class from a certified Zentangle teacher to know it, right? So that's the only thing, and any use of this is only for you, your personal use and sharing with your friends. No commercial use of the classes what I am teaching. So the tools what I'm going to use is a Zentangle tile, which is a 3.5-inch tile. It's nice textured and very good. And if you do not have these 3.5-inch tile, you can draw it on a sketchbook or a paper or a good art paper. And these are the tools what I would be using. A Sakura pen, it's the nib which is 05 and 03, either one of them. These are Sakura pens. Graphite pencil of Zentangle graphite pencil, and stub. And if you do not have a Zentangle graphite pencil, you can use a normal graphite pencil like these. And these are stubs, or you can use a tortillon, or you can use a earbud, right? So these are the tools. And if you do not have the Sakura pen, or you don't have the pencil, you can just use a normal pen. Like what I would be using for my practice is a normal gel pen. It's a normal gel pen, which primarily we tell you to use a good pen that doesn't bleed, so that you don't have whatever you're doing for the 1 hour doesn't get spoiled. So that's what we need. So today we're going to do from the last week what the question which I had asked, this and that. So today we'll be doing one of those tile. And before we start the tile, let's do our conscious deep breath. And we will give our gratitude end of this and pray for the well-being of all the people across, which is currently all of us are going through. So just let's do a small prayer within our mind and heart, and a gratitude, and before we start our session. So let's relax yourself, stretch your hands, relax your shoulders, relax your neck, take normal breathing. Just do a normal breathing like what ways we do, but we're doing a normal breathing with a conscious. And after you do your normal breathing, we will do a 6 count of deep breathing of inhaling and exhaling following my count. The first 3 count you can just do inhaling and exhaling, and the next 3 counts you can inhale good thoughts and good memories to keep you happy and bringing a smile on your face, and exhale whatever is bothering you, thoughts, anything which you want, just let it go, just let it go. So let's do this, and then we'll do our gratitude and prayer, and then we'll start our session. So take a nice deep breath and slowly exhale it out. Take another nice deep breath, slowly exhale it out. Take another nice deep breath and slowly exhale it out. Let's take nice beautiful thoughts, memories while we are taking our deep breath, and let go everything. Take another nice deep breath, bringing in a smile on your face, and exhale it out and letting go. Take another deep breath with beautiful smile on your face, and exhale and let it go. Let's give our gratitude and prayer. Slowly open your eyes. Hi Vijay Geeta. So we will do our practice. So this is just to people, if you have joined in late, this is just to remind that I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, certified by Zentangle, and I'm authorized to take these classes, and this session is completely proprietorship of mine, and no further use of this particular session, commercial use. And you can share it with friends, invite them and let them also share, be happy. And the tools what we're going to use is going to be a Zentangle tile, which is 3.5 inch, and a Sakura pen, and a graphite pencil, and a stub. So these are the 4 tools. Ideally it is a 3 tool, but since I have 2 pens, so it becomes 4. So along with the tile it's a 5. So we will use these to create beautiful work. So like last time we had asked you for opinion to decide what tile to do. So we had decided last week we did one pattern, so I'm going to use the, so that both the people who voted for the tiles are taken care. So today we are going to do, this pattern is called as, it's called as Saga, and it's by Debbie, my friend. I haven't met her, I have been only chatting with her. Debbie Rain CST, and this was sometime very recently only she had created, and then she had put on the step out. So the step out is very simple. It's a square what we put it right at the center, and when we are doing the string I will tell you how we will be doing that. So we do a string of thing, and then we draw a line which is just extending out on the left side, not too far, not too close, or just keep a little breadth of it. Another line down, so we're going to go left, down, right, and then top. So I'm just going to keep equal kind of right. And now what we'll do is we'll do an aura of this line. Right, so we will be doing this. Right, now what we'll do is right at the corner we will just put a dot, and we will join this line to this. So we'll do a little curvy line and it will move in there, and then again this will follow, and then right, and then what we're going to do is, this is again a free flow. Now when I'm doing in the string we will do a line as a reference. The same way from this line we were going to go this way, and then this is going to be again a right. And then what we're going to do is, here is going to be another one, so what I would suggest that draw this full square, which is a smaller square, first finish it, then go to the outer one. So for the next outer one you will go like this, and so you form this. So basically you have a square and you have drawn an extension line on left, this direction, then at this direction, and at this direction, and at this direction. So then what you did an aura to that, then you did an aura to it, and you did an aura to it, and you did an aura to it. Now since I've drawn it here, I will be overlapping out here. So right, so now what we'll do, we will turn, because to make it more comfortable we will turn, and we'll again go, keep this as a reference, and go right at here and then put a dot. Now what we're going to do is again draw a line from here to here, right. The same way we will draw another aura line and then an aura to it. Bring this out here, bring this out here, bring this out here, and bring. And then last what we do here is what we do an embellishment. This is the, she had taught another different way, but I was not very comfortable. I liked ending it out here, ending it out here, and it kind of looks good. So right, so you want me to repeat this, because this is little tricky pattern. If you want me to repeat it, do tell me, I will repeat it again. Should I go again and repeat it? Okay, so So you want me to repeat it? Okay, Mary says yes, Ye says yes. So now what we do is we draw a square right at the place wherever you having your placement. Like for example, the reference, if I'm going to show you, this was a square tile. I do a big square right at the center, and then I did it. So you could do this way. We will be doing this way also. Today we'll be doing this 4 times, right? So we could do it just like this and leave it, right? So then what we do is we will draw a line which is coming out from your left, a line which is coming on the left, a line which is going down, and another line which is going on this side, and then another line going this side, which is just the border with an extension. Just remember that these lines which are extending, don't make it too big. That is what I mean is, don't make it too long like this, too long like this. Keep it to the smaller, which is the width of, which is going to be the definition of your width of your this particular curve part, right? And then what we do is we do an aura of it, we do an aura of it, and we do an aura of this, right? So the first was a square, that was the first was your square. Second one is going to drawing lines, right? And your third one is, and your third step is that once you've drawn these, third is this. So you're 1, you're a 2, you're a 3. Then from this you will be drawing the aura of a curved line of this. So we're doing a square, then drawing a line extension, then drawing the aura of it. Once that is done, then we will be doing this, right? Now when we're done this, we're going to go to this angle point. We just put a dot out there, and we're just going to take this, the curve, and with the curve out here. And now we will imagine that this line is coming behind, and we will bring it up. We're bringing it up here, right? And then what we do is we will use the second one, because we're going to do a second line of this. You get it? So this same thing is what we will do it on the other side. So from the one what you did this, from here you will be an extending a line, and you'll be an extending a line. So this is going to be your fourth, and then from this is going to be your, so your fourth, this is your 5, and this is your 5. So now I'm going to turn the page to make myself comfortable. I go in line to it, and I draw, and I do a reference of an equal, and I'm going to draw again a line, curve line, and from here right, and then another one here, right? So now we will go to our tile. Right? So we go to the tile, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a line across. just going to draw a pencil line just from this end to this end, and same way I'm going to draw a line from this end to this end. If you're comfortable, you can do another. I'm not going to do it. To make it more easy, I'm just going to do this, and this is going to be my center point, and just going to mark a kind of a reference of for me to draw the square. Now I'm going to show it in pencil, and because anyway I'm going to ink on top of it. So here what the trick is that you don't draw a square like this. Here what you draw a square like this in a triangle way, and then another triangle. So that forms a square. If you see it, it's a square. So we will draw the line again. We're going to draw a line here. We're going to draw a line here. And we're going to draw a line here. Now we're going to draw a line here again. We're going to draw a line here line, and this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to mark a point out here, and we're going to bring this out here, right? And from here we're going to make it out here, and from here we're going to bring it here, and we're going to do this also. Then we will turn our tile. Now this is going to be my point. So I'm from here if you see, my pencil mark is really dark out here. The reason being that I'm going to ink it. Otherwise you see this pencil mark, you can't see this line, right? So since I'm going to ink on top of it, I'm fine in inking, putting my pencil pressure more. So now I'm going to use my pen. So I'm going to just going to ink it up again here. So you can again follow it up if people have not messed it up. So we draw a triangle out here on the line, reference to your line, which was your string, and then we are drawing a line which is extending out. So this is what it is. This is another line. We're just auraing it. So once you've done the aura, we take a reference point out here and bring it out here. Right? I'm going to again turn my tile. I just followed what my pencil mark is. So the pattern is called Saga. That's by my friend. So now what again, I put a pencil mark out here to draw my. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a triangle, turn my tile, again form my triangle. So this will be your square, which is going to start. Now we're going to draw a line on this side. We're going to draw a line on this side. We're going to draw a line on this side, and we're going to draw a line on this side. Take your time, do it very slowly, no hassle. Then what we do is we do an aura of this line, we draw an aura of this line, we draw an aura of this line, and we draw an aura of this line. Now we're going to again make a reference point out here, and then like curved, a little curved, we are moving it out here. And from this behind point, we are taking this go till your end and tip it. The same way you bring it from here, right? Now we again turn our tile. We're going to point here, so we're going to go here and we're bringing it here. So we'll just leave it because this is coming as an overlap, so we just leave it out there. If your line is a little curvy, bumpy, no problem. Right? So now actually I've drawn a line. I've drawn a line which is across, which is my reference string. So I've drawn my string as a cross, and that's what I'm using it for me to draw this pattern. Now if you're not comfortable doing the 4 thing, you can do a single center one like what I've done it out here. And we have done an henna drum, so I've just added an henna drum out here. You could do this also. Right? I have done here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have done a 6. Then I'm done here a 4, which is my pattern swatch card. It's a 4. So right. So now we're going to go again here. We're going to mark a square. So I'm going to draw a triangle out here. So because it's an angle, right? Because these pattern starts with a small square. So then what do? We extend it out again. We're extending it out again. We're going to extend it out again, and we're going to extend it out. You start in your left, down, right, and up. And then we're doing an aura of it. Then we're doing an aura out here, and then we're doing an aura. Then we're doing a point reference out here, and we're bringing this out here to this particular point. And then here. Very simple. It looks challenging, but the way the deconstruction happens, it makes it very easy. Right? So now again I turn my tile. This is my reference. So I'm going to go curve it out here. And I'm going to bring it out here, right? And then I'm going to bring it out here. So this will not end, it'll right? People who are joining in, I'm going to demonstrate it so you could follow it up, or you could look at back my IGTV, saved IGTV, and create the tile. So this is again a line which you have drawn, which is my reference. So I'm going to go there in the center. I'm going to draw a half triangle, and I'm going to draw another half triangle, so which looks a square for us. So we're going to do a extension on it, extension on it, extension on it, extension on it, aura of the extension, aura of the extension, aura of this extension, aura of this extension. This is again a mono pattern which I'm doing it, not mixing with anything. This you can use it with anything else. If you want to, you can do a lot of creation on that. Now we're going to do a reference on the line and going to bring this out here. Simple, right? Ladybug, good you joined. I was just talking about the way you took the inspiration and you are tangled on your box. So I was telling that to everyone, and I said I will be sharing your click on my story today. So we're going to go to reference. Right. We are done. If you want to do comfortable and you want to do another 2 more, but when you're doing it here and here, they will be completely half. They will not be ending in full because they'll go behind. So if you're comfortable doing it, you do it. Otherwise, you can just leave it with these 4. Now what we will do is, each of these small squares, we will just curve the edges. So the square will become a circle obs. So right. So each of these squares, I'm just going to go on the edges. So I'm just going to do that. Since I like drama, so what I'm going to do is, one side of the curve, I'm going to ink it up. So just the opposite side of this line, I'm just going to ink it up again. Right? So just did an alternate, so it'll be here on top. So this side we will be doing it. I'm just going to take a little broader pen, so it's a little quicker in inking. So if you see that I do the same stroke on a repeat, so it's easier to follow, and that repeat strokes gives you kind of relaxation. Thanks, Shumaks. right? And here we go again, the last one. If you joined in late, you will have to follow my steps on my IGTV. I hope I don't have a problem in getting it saved. Right? So now what I'm going to do is write these places. What I'm going to do is I'm going to draw small orbs across. I'm going to draw in small orbs. Right? So in all these, the center one, I'm just going to draw the same way it goes. So if you see that I'm going to do the same pattern strokes, so that my strokes are on the same, and that kind of gives me the comfort. Right? Right, so last one. The reason it's called as orbs, because in circle it has to be perfect. Orbs can be uniform, a little, right? And these gaps between these orbs is what I'm going to again ink it up. Right? Now what we're doing is we are only doing the finishing part of it. So now all these orbs and whatever we've done, all these are all embellishment which we've done to the pattern. Hi Shalini. Thanks Mary. Bye. Thanks Ruby. There's no hurry. Take your time to do it. If you're able to do it along with me, good. If you want to do it post this session, like I said in the reference, what I showed as the inspiration, you can do as a single pattern also, just a single one, so that you are comfortable. And I added henna drum out here, so you could do that, or you could do whatever you want to. So I just used a single for me to get comfortable. Then I went into doing this, which is multiple on my hexagon tile, which I have, and this is my pattern tile, right? So if you need these tiles, if you're in India, you can reach me. You can get it from me. So this is as a unique, I mean as a independent pattern itself was looking good, so I've used a mono tangle and I've done it as a mono single pattern. Right, now what we're going to do is here on these parts we're just going to do a little lines, that's it. Very light strokes, very light strokes I'm doing it, not fully. The pattern name is called Saga. Right. If you're comfortable, do it. If not, you can just leave it. Right, we've done it. We've not done it here, so let's do it here. And what we're going to do is these corners, I'm just going to, wherever these are, little on that, I'm just giving a thickening on it. Just giving a thickening. Right, so not much. I'm going to leave the tile simple as this. I'm not going to do much. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the shading. So wherever there is a crossover, I'm just going to use my graphite, and I'm just going to, so wherever there is a crossover of lines, I'm just going to do their graphite. So wherever this is there, I'm just going to pull it up. So I'm just going to pull. Right, and again on this tip, on the tip part, wherever on this tip where they are, this tip part, I'm going to put again a graphite. And on to the orbs, what we did, just the curve of it. That's it. So we're going to repeat this kind of a shading. No, this is not my design. This is by Derby, who is a Certified Zentangle Teacher, who is my friend, whom I haven't met, but we have been chatting for the last 2 years and we've been interacting. Saloni, this should get saved on my Instagram as IGTV. Hope I don't have any. If not, I would be posting a snippet of the pattern on my YouTube channel. So we're going to repeat the same kind of a shading everywhere. If you have a challenge in following it up on my Instagram, you can go to my YouTube channel, and the most of the Insta lives are there from this year, so you can pause, see it and do it. And do share with your friends, get them also to do it, so that they feel this 1 hour and you want to learn more. You can message me, and then we can do both the introduction and the advanced. If you had people had watched from the beginning, if you remember that we had drawn it with the pencil and then we inked it up, so there is, you won't be able to see it because we have done it on top of it. So you can draw the pattern, given that it is little challenging. So do it on a pencil and then do it on an ink. Right, so we have done everywhere. So now we're going to go the right. I'm not going to do anything out here. I'm just going to draw a little aura on it and then just do a graphite on that. So I'm just going to leave it a little on the whiter space. You're done with our tile. I'm just going to go back to my pen. Just going to do a bring it from here. I'm just going from here. Right? You can ink up this space, or you can draw another pattern, this pattern once more, but I'm not going to do that. You want to do this step, you can do it. If not, you can leave it. If you're not comfortable, you can leave it. I'm going and ending, so right, and then I'm going to just go to the edge of this inner line. It's going to go inner line and just going to bring it up, just smoothening it up. Right, the same way I'm going to do it here, all the places. Right. If I miss someone's query or something, you can just message me after the class so that I can answer it. I think I've covered most of the questions. Right? Just go in a rotating motion. Just pulling it out. That's it. So the most important thing is that we own it up, appreciate it, and put your signature or your chalk. Right? So there's different ways of the same pattern. This is a single, only the single, which I have been showing it, right? And this is what we did today's class, and this is something which I had done previous to this class, right? And this is a small snippet of the pattern. So here we go. It's the same pattern, but all of them are black and white, but they look different. Hope you liked it. And that's my box. Sometimes I store my work. This I had so this time, this class, I had taken choice from you people. So both the classes, both the people who voted, I've taken care. So last week the people who voted the maximum took it. The next vote, we've done it in this session. This is another voting which I did, where I did a black and white, and you guys took an offer from you people whether I should do color to it. So I did mine color. Yeah, I went by clockwise. Maybe when I did a 6, I went. So even if you see it here, I go by clock. So one direction to the. So it's like this. If you do this way or this way. So people who voted for color, for the people who voted for the shade, that I've done on the same tile, I've not done a 2 tiles, so you will get to see it because I've shaded it also. So I have a click of it which I'll be posting it, and this is on top of the shading. I added the color. So I thought the picture shows different when you take it, but when you see it little live, it looks better. So So see you all next session, next Tuesday. And I think next Tuesday is the beginning of another month. So let's tangle along. Please create your tile, share it, and leave your comment on my IGTV on the, if you like my work, and I'm sure you're liking it. And so remember to breathe and focus and enjoy. Right? So see you all next Tuesday. So this pattern, when you're feeling it, so do it a pencil, and then on top of it do it on the pen. So it's something like this, and then you can do it on that. Right? See you all. The hexagon tile is on the same size as your, so it's the same 2.5 inch. See you all next. So see you all next Tuesday. Ciao. Hola. Good day and a happy week to all of you all.